life is constant learning and restructuring, you know, like internally, and then it flows outward. You know, that's what the contract was. We have no idea about that contract that we signed, but you know, like, what is truth? It's something, when you hear it, when you know it's true, like, you gotta drop everything that you believed, everything that you thought you knew about this world, because like what they've been teaching in the schools, like, and what you learn from the Bible and everything, that's all a conveniently constructed version of the truth. Because the thing is, you know, like the great flood that they talk about, yes, that happened, had to do with, like, you know, Atlantis, and then there was a nation in the Pacific called Lemuria and everything, and they both fell into the sea, basically. They both fell into the sea. Why? Because of nuclear wars and, like, essentially technology run amok. Like, they had all this technology, essentially like how we are now. Technology is sorcery, in a sense. All this technology is sorcery and everything, and slowly over the years they've been letting this knowledge, this ancient knowledge out. That's why we have these things like this camera that I'm using right here, the internet and everything. And you see, the internet, that was like the darkness's biggest flaw. They let this thing out and everything, and like, you know what, we've turned the game against the evil and everything. It's through people like you, people like me, we can change this planet, you know, this world, this universe and everything. You can rewrite the universe, because if you only knew the truth about this world, the truth, the beautiful truth, in my opinion, you know, because like after what happened, you know, after Atlantis and all that, the great flood, what happened was, you know, the humans that survived, and you know, if you believe the aliens, the interdimensional beings and everything, the people with the knowledge, what happened was they were selfish. They kept this knowledge about the true nature of everything to themselves, and what they did was, like, you know, they allowed all these false knowledges to, you know, take root and everything, say, oh, this is the way the world is, this is what you got to believe. You know, at one time they thought the world was flat, when it kept on expanding, you know, they changed their beliefs, they changed their perception of everything. And you know, that's what the key is. You got to always be open to a new idea, more possibilities, because that's the key. This world is not what you thought it was. It really is not what you thought it was. It wasn't. It's not what I thought it was. It's not what I thought it was. You know, I learned that I had no idea what this world was. You know, it's true. Like the way David Icke puts it, like when you go to school, you're taught that 2 + 2 = 5. Like, and that's just an analogy, in a sense. Like, for what he's trying to say, they don't actually tell you 2 + 2 = 5, but in a sense, like the way they tell you about this world, you know, you think it's a physical world, you know, and everything, but it's just condensed energy and everything. It's an illusion, in a sense. Like, it exists, but at the same time, it's not there. You know, it sounds weird. It's almost like a paradox, but you know, like, you see, I'm trying to explain it. I'm trying to explain this, and you know, that's the thing. Sometimes, like, you don't have to really explain it and everything. You know, we're all multi-dimensional beings, travelers, you know. And like, the truth is, like, you know, I say, oh yes, like, you know, I'm aware of my debts, and not just reincarnation. You know, I've had dreams about past lives. You know, I don't know if they're my own, if they're real sometimes, but you know, something deep in me says that they are. You know, I've had dreams from long ago, you know, and even more recent, like from the 70s, like, you know, I've been shot in the head in the dreams. I've been all sorts of horrible things, you know, but I've also had good dreams too. I've also had, you know, dreams maybe of the future and everything. Like, I've seen one, like, you know, maybe it's, I don't know if it's good or bad, but like, it was like the water. This was like a couple years ago, actually. I think I must have still been in high school, and I had this. It's kind of bizarre, you know, maybe it's a possibility, but like, there was water over there. The ocean came all the way up to here, but you know, maybe that's not the... Oh, there's a dog in the park. Look at that beautiful park. Oh, you hear all the birds. Wow. Really, really interesting. Very, very interesting. But yeah, you know, this world is so beautiful. This world is so beautiful. You know, sometimes you just gotta sit in the nature to reconnect with it, you know? Like, we all gotta, like, get out there, you know? But, you know, I got distracted again. I was explaining that whole multi-dimensional thing and, like, you know, about, like, what I'm aware of and everything, and, you know, that's the beauty of it. Like, you know, maybe, you see, when I try to explain it again, you see, they don't want me to say it. Maybe if I were to say it, like, oops, like, everything would start unraveling, but, oh, you hear the birds? Yeah, they're saying, yeah. Yep, you hit it right on the head, you know, yeah, in a sense, you know, God's been carrying us all the whole time. He's carried us through, even in this life, He's carried me through some really dark things, and I don't even remember about them, in a sense, and that's what the nature of the multiverse is, you know, like, they say, like, maybe, in a certain universe, you know, like, because there's infinite possibilities of this life. You know, this present moment is all we have. This present moment is all we got. That's the way to look at it. Because, you know, that second that just went by, it's gone. It's gone. That one yet to come, it does not exist yet. It does not exist yet, because hasn't been created, in a sense. Because, like, it's like a video game, you know, like, oops, if you mess up, then, oh, your character gets killed, and then what happens? You got to hit the reset button. In a sense, life is far more like that than you would imagine, you know? In a sense, we all make mistakes. We make fatal mistakes sometimes, but, you know, God, you know, our Creator, that divine spark that lives with us, it's so great. You know, He won't allow us to experience these horrible things. He really won't. He doesn't want us to. But it's all about reaching the end of our journey, you know, in true ascension, in a sense, you know. And, whoa, I've gone on and on. I'm babbling now. Babbling. But, you know, babble, you know. That division, no more divisions now. No more divisions. Gotta bring people together. You know, unity. In a good way. In a beautiful way. That's what I feel. You know, and always remember, fate, hope, and love. Be loved. Be love. I love you. Well, that's all for now. Bye.